We cannot rule out poverty and disease as adverse forces, and these also are products of alien enemies in their polluted atmosphere. Neither Caucasian politics, Caucasian religion, nor alien education is the solution to our racial, social, and world problems. Our own culture and creativeness are the solution, and the intelligent among us will not allow those Ethiopians among us who are working knowingly and unknowingly for the preservation of mankind's civilization to tell us anything different. Ethiopian independence of thought and independence of action are our way out of prison. The real solutions to our racial, social, and world problems and the road to creativeness and independence is 9 reason, 9 knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, working together with our cycle and season by nature.
Breaking news, folks, you're going to want to hear this. While everyone is concerning themselves with attacking the black community for saying they want to focus on their own issues, and while still finding the time to protest ICE, about 99,000 black Americans are being poisoned instead of deported in my home state of Tennessee and the city of Memphis. You see, folks, Elon Musk built a supercomputer in the south side of Memphis, which is made up of densely populated black American neighborhoods with median income of about $25,000 annually, making them an underprivileged area. Which, needless to say, is why Elon Musk chose that area to build this supercomputer that is releasing about 2,000 tons of nitrogen oxide.
Listen to reason. Aeriform gases like oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, etc. can expand indefinitely in all directions if uninhibited. The gases and fire's state of existence is the most mobile and includes the spirit world. Indeed, spirit beings are universe programmers and controllers. Therefore, it may be concluded that the atmosphere, the universe, gases, and fires rules. Especially when one considers that fires, natural ethers energize the gases of the atmosphere and make them increase or decrease pressure on the mental and physical persons of living beings, which affects the thinking of living beings. Spirit beings are conscious gases, and they are in the atmosphere. Not only that, these spirits are not in favor of the black African race. We will continue to see these atrocities no matter where we are on the planet.
And has acquired 1 million acres of land to build a second supercomputer about 10 miles from the first. The reason this is dangerous, folks, is that the south side of Memphis is known for having issues such as heart disease, lung failure, asthma, which is common among underdeveloped, underprivileged black neighborhoods. Nitrogen oxide in that amount is the equivalent of tens of thousands of car emissions, which of course will exacerbate the conditions of the black residents there, causing asthma attacks, heart issues, and also childhood developmental issues, meaning that this is affecting pregnant women as well, and will no doubt increase birth defects. And again, those 2,000 tons of nitrogen oxide emissions are only coming from the one supercomputer that is complete. So given that Elon Musk acquired 1 million acres of land 10 minutes away from the first supercomputer, it is not unreasonable to conclude that it too will have dangerous nitrogen oxide gases emitted into the air, which probably will not make the area healthier.
In addition, mankind itself now has the capacity and ways and means to make planet Earth uninhabitable non-livable for all physically living beings, and it's literally raping and destroying Mother Earth inside and outside, and polluting and contaminating the atmosphere around her. This could not continue indefinitely if Mother Goddess Earth and the universe plus their offsprings are to survive.
They kept the residents very much in the dark about these developments until they were already built. Again, something that's not uncommon for Black people to experience. This is called a genocide.
Genocide is methodic murder of one racial group by a different by nature other racial group, as we see here.
But I encourage you, Black Americans, to not focus on this issue. You have no right to sit this out with the anti-ICE protests. You need to be out there, and you need to ignore the issues of the Black.
It is no secret at the time of this writing that the Ethiopian race is at the bottom of the totem pole of human races as far as self-unity, self-respect, self-pride, self-honor, knowledge of self and others, admiration from others, respect from others, recognition from others, and world power are concerned. After having been denied and stripped of our original and cultural heritage by the negative evolutionary forces of nature down through evolution and the death cycle of nature, let it be remembered always and let it be known.
All right, let's go through what has happened in the Musk universe in the last week. Let's go.
Elon with XAI and his GPU targets. Here are the numbers. Colossus launched in July of 24. Hard to believe it was a year ago, right? With 100,000 H100s. They doubled it to 200,000 in 3 months. Colossus 2 is getting ready for launch with the equivalent with 550 GP2s, but the equivalent of 5.5 million H100s, and his goal is 50 million H100 equivalents within the next 5 years. I mean, that's insane.
Can't hardly breathe. It's just like your whole world is collapsing down on you, and it's frightening.
Eastern Knox lives just over a mile from XAI.
I really wasn't getting the fresh air. I was getting that pollution that was mixed in with everything.
You know how you light your stove and that gas seeps with the little ticking noise? That's what it smelled like.
Alexis Humphreys grew up here, 1 street away from Eastern.
When I smelled it the first time, I was asleep. And it woke me up because I thought gas was seeping in the house, but come find out we come outside and all the neighbors was outside trying to figure out what's going on. There is a breathing condition, but you don't get it unless you smoke cigarettes. And my granddad didn't smoke cigarettes, but every 3 weeks or so, my granddad was going to the hospital. He would have to get breathing treatments. I have asthma, bronchitis. My mom have just bronchitis, and now my granny has it.
Easter and her husband have also developed COPD. What does it feel like?
Feel like you're fixing to die.
For a company to do this, it's treating the people who live there as if they don't count.